to American Baker in Germany, where the ingredients are German and the baker is American. I'm Michelle, and today we are making a Little Red Riding Hood themed cake. This was a request from a friend of mine who asked me to make it for her daughter's birthday, so I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get started.
I started out by modeling Red Riding Hood. I rolled some white fondant into a cone shape and cut off the tip. And I rolled out some red fondant and cut a thin strip, placing it around the bottom of the dress. And I rolled out a log of flesh-colored fondant and cut some arms out of it, and I stuck them on the figure with edible glue. I rolled the fondant into a sphere and placed it onto the figure using a toothpick. I pressed some eye holes and mouth into the head. I rolled out some brown fondant and cut out some triangles, laying them on the head to be the hair. Then I rolled out some red fondant and cut it into an arch, and draped it onto the figure as the Red Riding Hood. Then I used a fondant press mold to make some small bows out of red fondant and place them in Red Riding Hood's hair and under her chin. Then I painted some black food coloring in the eyes and ivory food coloring onto the eyebrows and the mouth. I think she's adorable. Then I stacked the cake. It's a 7-inch chocolate chip cake filled and frosted with vanilla Swiss meringue buttercream. Then I rolled out some light green fondant and rolled it out nice and big. And I laid it over the cake. I smoothed it on nice and slowly, pulling the edges gently to get rid of the wrinkles, using my fondant smoother to help sometimes. And I cut off the excess with a knife. Then I rolled out some black fondant and followed an image I saw online of a wolf. Ignore the head for now, I will fill it in a moment. Then I cut out a wolf head and placed it on the wolf. I added some gray to the snout and pressed it in, and added a black nose. Then I cut out some uneven strips of brown fondant and placed them on the cake to be tree trunks. I put some diagonally just to break some things up. And then, using 3 different colors of green fondant, I started with the darkest color, rolled it out, and used 3 different sizes of leaf cutters and placed them randomly around the top of the trees. Moving on to the next color, I did the same thing. And finally, do the same thing with lighter green. And I placed the Red Riding Hood figure on top of the cake where I wanted it to orient myself for the top. Then I rolled out some red fondant and used some tappets to cut out the name Romy and placed it on top of the cake. And I modeled some simple mushrooms with red fondant and added some white dots. I grouped them on each side in pairs. I love how this cake turned out. You can see at a glance that it's Red Riding Hood with the big bad wolf in the forest. My friend was really happy with it. Happy birthday, Romy. For more cakes and recipes, visit our website at AmericanBakerInGermany.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Subscribe for a new cake every week. Hit the notification bell to be the first to know when we upload a new video.